bullets, dodging nades, firing out some shots, and he takes the head clean off of accuracy.
So far, this has been a great hold from Toronto to have a response on that P1, because giving up 33 seconds on P1 is not ideal, but a great hold on this P2, forcing all of Seattle Surge to continuously spawn at orange. And now you see them trying to flip the map now. They want to make sure they're getting that rotation over towards AC. It's going to be scrapped already there off the rotation. They got themselves right back into this game. Final 20 should be Seattle's, but big picture, Toronto Ultra win.
Oh, look at the angle that he's coming from, too. Great work from Scrappy. Tries to arrive, gets here right on cue. Standy having to halt the push.
Yeah, now if you're inside, you just have to take your time, allow your teammates to pinch through the back, and he does that perfectly, as accuracy does take down two. Accuracy trying to go for all three in towards the point. This would be a big kill if he can pick this one up, but Scrap, he's doing everything to hold this down for Toronto. What a great play. Pinch to come into his PD, but you also can't lose your gunfights off that rotation. So now one player does drop back. aLLeY, accuracy with the shank. Hits him with the Mike Myers in the staircase. He still does not have any bullets. Somebody get him a gun. Oh, unfortunate. He drops right there before picking up that air break. Their setup is going to be Standy. He finds that first.
Not only does he find that first, but he's also able to give a bit of information over to his teammates. But Mack cuts them all down. Info or not, we call it currency. But Mack is the one at the top of it. Great work coming through from Mackenzie. A few of his teammates begin to...
Unfortunately, gets snipped out right there by Pred. Both of the SMGs for both squads are having a stellar game number one. But here we go. Third rotation. Either squad can walk away with this. It's going to be Seattle with the other time.
Yeah, man. Seattle have brought this one back. Toronto with a major advantage, but that's how it works in Modern Warfare. Big moment that is for Surge as they continue to feel life. Toronto, do they go for the break or do they go for the rotation? It feels like they have two players trying to go for the late hit. However, they can't make the cross. Mack is here, able to wipe away one, and here we go.
Simp with the third. Look like Seattle are going to put themselves in a position to close out this game. One more hold.
Oh, but KiSMET is only able to find one. Mack, he knows where they got to be coming from. Watch the ladder, and there it is. Seattle Surge right now.
Yeah, he finds himself in a good position, but he's just waiting for that dead silence to come in. Now the pop is going to be on. Got to pick up this bomb, but the information comes in from KiSMET as he calls out the cross. Inside turns his head, and
as we said, the strat for Toronto, plant the bomb. That's all you got to do. And well, they are starting things off quite nicely. The new additions showing up in spades. It is two, either three in total already. And yeah, Scrap will walk them down the aisle. 5-0 start. And Pred, first blood found again. Right, little bit of success for Toronto. And they're just going to continue to clean house. Sid gets found out toward top maps, and from there...
See, player watching that late flank is able to take down the first. Scrappy now in a 1v3 hits the shot. And unfortunately, there was not a gun to be picked up, so now he has a little bit more sniping to do.
Hold on a moment. At least he's able to single out Mack. Goes from a new POV, shuts him down. One more to go. Scrap versus Sib. Goes right toward the bomb, but Sib is able to check it. Mack just trying to find the timing.
Oh,
great work for the first 30 seconds on the clock, and he knows exactly where Insight's playing at. There's no doubt about it, and really just a matter of timings, just a matter. They're most likely going to make. Insight tosses one out, does great amount of damage there to Mack. Brought down to 20 HP. Good teamwork for Toronto to find the pick, but Seattle still with the numbers. A great one comes in from Sib, and it's all on to Scrappy. But look at the angle. Look at the positioning that he finds himself in. Back-to-back situations for him to clutch. He's at least able to find one there.
Has to try to stay alive, but KiSMET finds one.
Ooh.
Accuracy with the trade, 3v2.
He's able to reply. Oh, it's Tobias doing some great work toward bottom art. Oh, but he's able to put in some bullets toward the back, and there you have it. Toronto Ultra looking clean.
It's not easy to hold down this A point for 2 minutes, but some teams have had success doing it. Standy finds himself in a great position in towards carpets. Finds the first, finds the second. Great two-piece. That's going to be 3 down. Now they're in control of the map. They just have to hold strong towards this kitchen side.
I guess the value if you're Toronto is like, yeah, you know, we did throw away the B point. However, we've got some absolute crack players on the SMGs, especially inside of the... Could it be a solid 2-minute hold over at the A zone for Toronto? We're about to find out. Here comes the collapse, and there they go. Patience does not end up paying out for Seattle. as Toronto will hold. And how about it? Oftentimes,
This is a powerful position.
big win from Scrappy. Trying to clear the board. Trying to make things a little bit easier for the teammates. Can he find 3? Goes for the drop shot. And it's not going to happen. And a very annoying accuracy toward the top left side of the map. Eventually falls. And now it's really both.
It's off the trade fights. The great pick on Scrap. Pred finds a second. And then the last 2 unfortunately drop right in the pre-aim of Simp. Seattle with a great break. Great break. Usually like to see a bunch of teams. So far, Toronto Ultra doing what they need to do. Watching that overextension, but the player that can break it all is going to be Pred. He finds himself towards checkout. Des, and Nate is going to give up his positioning. And KiSMET finds that kill. Big kill.
Big one indeed. Just trying to wipe out the Aussie from your base.
Finds another one through the middle of the map. All left up to Pred. I know he's a great player, but 11 guys that you got to try to take down if you want to win this round. It's not going to do it. So Seattle Surge, even though they do not win the round, they put themselves up by 2 segments. And I know that's not easy, especially when you have to give up one of these points to have somewhat better control as Pred finds himself towards top plat, but he's going to get taken down. Now, it all falls into the hands of accuracy. 2 players are going to be towards top desk. They're all going to be spawning out towards back spa, but no players from Toronto Ultra in a position to at least get towards Standy in quickness.
Make it 2 for Scrappy. Rushing on in, accuracy and Simp, the last few players alive toward the objective. Simp able to find one, puts in the other. 0.8 on the clock. Inside is alive, but only for a second. Toronto
have to make their last hoorah. Insight still causing problems from top plat, so the pressure is going to be on the flank and through the middle of the map. Standing in a great position, at least takes down the second. You see the spawns for the Seattle Surge all the way across at Kitchen. They need a miracle.
They do indeed. My feed just disappeared, but it's back. Oh, it's back. We're good. Scrap, trying to stay alive. Final few seconds. Can they get onto the objective? And no, they will not. Toronto come up with another clutch. See what eventually goes. Pred doing a great job. It does get cleared out. As you said, one of the more influential fights. Simp is able to take it. Seattle do have to be careful, though, with pushing up as far as they are for Seattle Surge. Still knocking at the door. Spawns will flip for the moment. And Scrap lying in waiting. Trade after trade. In Toronto, they've got him. Trophy, you never want to see those, especially we've seen a few players die so far at MW2 from those trophies. You got to be careful. You got to check your corners, make sure those things are out of the way. The Scrap continues to go on a nice little spree. It's 5 in a row for him. Great work coming in from the rookie. Is he?
I got one pond.
I'm holding Pred, Dante.
Alright, I'm on the right, one more on the right, that's it.
Nice, I hold him. I have all the mid, they can't go mid.
Half time.
They can't go pond, they can't go middle.
Alright, God heady standy, okay? It's the first.
Some magic in moments like this last season. Can he give us another? Not gonna happen here. Toronto, they can win it on this hard point. Trying to contest for as long as possible. They've got the tick. They've got the tick, Seattle. They've got to jump in.
Keep in mind that Scrap does have that airstrike to work with. This is a perfect time to call it in. Standy is going to be able to find 2 through carpet. That's going to be 2 and a team kill.
That should be it. That should be it. They break it and they win it. Toronto Ultra giving some words to Scrappy. Hype to close out this game.